Hundreds of people are gathering in Taunton tonight in opposition to plans for hundreds of houses on a popular green space.
Developers want to build more than 300 homes on the Vivary Green Wedge, which extends from Taunton's town centre. Well, we'll be live at that protest in a few moments' time. First, though, Jeff Welsh has this report.
Summerfield Developments have applied to Taunton Deane Borough Council to build the homes off Killams, with work units, land for a primary school, open spaces, cycleways and footpaths. The protesters are critical of Summerfield claims in the application that they could combat extra traffic from the development by handing out umbrellas, high visibility accessories and personal attack alarms, and installing electric car charging points.
An umbrella doesn't replace a car. Their idea, I think, is to encourage 10,000 other houses in the south of Taunton to swap their umbrellas or swap their cars for an umbrella. I just can't see that working.
Among the other objections lodged with the council are the impact on the view, inadequate infrastructure and the belief that there are more suitable sites.
Our planners are professionals. They have looked at the site and recommended it for approval. It is now solely up to the planning committee to read the report, hear the representations, see the presentation and make the decision tonight.
Summerfield claim each home could create 4 jobs and the scheme would help households develop personal green travel plans.
Well, live now to Jeff, who's with the protesters in Taunton. And Jeff, the numbers there tonight proving just how controversial this development is.
Yes, meetings like this normally take place at the council offices, but such is the interest that this meeting has been moved to the Blackbrook Sports Pavilion here in Taunton. Well, Dave Orr is a campaigner against the development. Dave, the population of this country continues to increase. We need more houses.
Of course we do, Jeff, but Taunton has a 5-year supply of housing. We're already building 2 large developments at Norton Fitzwarren and Moncton, and I think we need to preserve our green spaces when they've been set aside from development.
Isn't it just a case of not in my backyard?
Well, certainly not. The Green Wedge is the name for an area that's set aside from development that brings the countryside into the town. It's there for our enjoyment, our children's enjoyment and our grandchildren's enjoyment, and it deserves protection.
Obviously feelings are very high here this evening. Are you confident that the vote will go your way?
Jeff, I'm confident that the councillors will take note of the turnout here tonight and do the right thing by the communities that have elected them.
What happens if the vote goes against you?
Well, I hope it doesn't, but as a group, campaigning group, we are prepared to go to judicial review and we have the funds to do that.
OK, Dave, thank you very much for that. Well, we'll of course have the result of the outcome of that vote in our late news this evening.
Jeff in Taunton, thank you very much indeed.
Lots of little waving hands in the background. Can't resist, can
well,
just
yeah,
can't
why
resist
not?
it.
Despite protests from hundreds of people, Taunton Deane Borough Council has tonight approved plans to develop a popular green space in the town. Jeff Welsh was at the meeting where emotions were fraught over the Vivary Green Wedge.
Feelings were running high in Taunton tonight. A meeting like this would normally have taken place at the council offices, but such was the interest, it was held at the Blackbrook Pavilion Sports Centre. The protesters were critical of Summerfield Development's plans to build 315 homes on the town's Vivary Green Wedge. Among the objections lodged with the council were fears of traffic congestion, impact on the view, inadequate infrastructure and the belief that there are more suitable sites. After 3.5 hours, the meeting finally reached its conclusion and the councillors voted in favour of the planning application by 8 votes to 7. Jeff Welsh, ITV News, Taunton.